Mohbad ó ti wo ó máa rojọ́ pa yín gbogbo pátàdì á rojọ́ pé á tún yín kọ gbogbo pátàdì. The only thing you have left now, àṣírí ti tú all this one start gbogbo evidence tó wà níta tó bá jẹ́ working country ni ó ti rán gbogbo yín lọ sẹ́wọ̀n ẹ̀wọ̀n egbére. Ó ti rán every one of you lọ sẹ́wọ̀n egbére tó bá jẹ́ working country láwa gbogbo eléyìí tẹ̀ ẹ́ sẹ́ pé ṣoṣojú wa.
wọ́n tún àdìjókòó lè mọ́lẹ̀.
With all this ó ti rán yín lọ sẹ́wọ̀n. Ọba ẹ tètè wá mi ò máa túnṣe tẹ́fẹ́ṣe because it looks like it's too late. Ọ̀bọ̀bọ̀ yìí ọmọ yìí already àti tú pátá yín síta.
Ó ti jálẹ̀ kẹ́ gbọ́dọ̀.
Àti tú àṣírí yín kọ pátá.
Ó ti jálẹ̀ kẹ́.
The only thing don't go on for you now is kí ló ti ń pè political kìíní tẹ ní influence tẹ ní that's the only thing.
Confirm.
But wọ́n pé ẹ̀ ń wò pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣì ní ìgboro ọ̀nkú ẹ wò ó ẹ má bínú ọba wọ́n ní Yorùbá ẹ má bínú kábíyèsí o. Ọmọ yìí máa tún yín kan pátá o ẹ jẹ́ tètè wá nǹkan ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ ara yín agídí òrùn eléyìí ṣé rí gbogbo àwọn tó ń bá síta yẹn ọmọ wa bí bàbá ọmọ yẹn ìmọ̀ ọ̀tẹ̀ ṣe ń bú bàbá ọmọ yẹn di mọ́ lọ́mọ yẹn máa dí pẹ̀lú yín ó bẹ́tà kẹ́ tètè ní kí gbogbo wọn kórí wọlé pé ẹ̀ràn wọn ń ṣe o ó bẹ́tà kẹ́ ẹ tètè jẹ́ kán lọ dájọ́ yìí ní kóòtù result tó bá jáde ń bẹ̀ kẹ́ ẹ fi ṣe sónú ẹ̀ kú.
ẹ fi rán para simple.
I'm telling you gbogbo eléyìí tẹ̀ ń ráwọn èèyàn síta tán ráwọn èèyàn síta tí Wunmi náà ń ṣe fagafaga tó ń fi ọmọ sí wa lójú ẹ̀sìn rèé ẹ̀sìn náà ń ṣe. She's not oppressing anybody the whatever the secret is out there. Worú ọmọ tẹ̀ ẹ̀ kà á wọ́n ti ṣe lókun òru. I mean I'm sure ìjọ tí wọ́n rẹ́ ọmọ yẹn pa tọ́ni wọ́n ní wọ́n rẹ́ pa bí ìgbà tó fẹ́ rẹ́ àbá lọ ṣe kọ́ńkírẹ́tì tó fi rẹ́ ọmọ yẹn wọ́n rí irú ẹ̀ rí. Mo sọ pé gbogbo inú yín ti dùn. Ìgbẹ́ ní Sam Larry ti sọ pé wọ́n ti gbé sí kíní kan ẹ ló ṣe ti rí báyìí sí ọmọ tẹ́ ẹ gbé sí ó tún make sure pé òun tún padà wá sórí ilẹ̀ ó yẹ kẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ pé ẹ ṣiṣẹ́.
Ó ṣọ́ọ̀kì wọn.
Ó fi nípò nílẹ̀ ẹ̀yin rò pé ẹ̀yin dá lóró ẹ̀yin ṣẹ́ orí ẹ̀ sínú orínú kíní ẹ sáré palẹ̀ mọ́ ẹ̀ bọ́ ọmọ yẹn sì fi nípò nílẹ̀ make sure pé yes àṣírí tú. Ẹ wo ẹ jẹ́ wá nǹkan tẹ́ máa ṣe ẹ jẹ́ lọ jẹ́ kí tẹ́ bá mọ̀ pé ẹ lọ́wọ́ ní as in ọmọ yín lọ́mọdé yìí tẹ́ bá mọ̀ pé kí ló ti ẹ jẹ́ gba ọmọ yín kẹ́ ẹ ti ọmọ ẹni tó pa Mohbad síta kẹ́ ẹ yọwọ́.
Kẹ́ ti wèrè síta.
That's the easiest way for you out now because ọmọ yìí ó máa tú yín kọ pátá ọba.
Ó di kan boxer báyìí pátá lókun.
Ó máa tú yín kọ pátá tí kìíní jọlọjọlọ yóò bọ́ síta díẹ̀ ló máa kú. Ẹ jẹ́ tètè tí síta kẹ́ ẹ gba ọmọ bẹ́ẹ̀ dẹ̀ lè gba ọmọ ẹ tí òun àtọmọ síta I'm telling you sir because political influence yóò lè cover yín up mọ́ ó máa dé stage kan àwọn èèyàn gan máa wò pé ọ̀rọ̀ rírùn lọ̀rọ̀ yìí. It is well sir mi ò ní ẹ̀rọ púpọ̀ tèmi fẹ́ sọ sir ẹ kú iṣẹ́ náà sir.
Thank you very much, Gladiator Talk TV. God bless you for that wonderful one. God will not fail us. I really appreciate you, all you have been doing for justice. Let's move to Jagaba 1 before we go to General Shark. Jagaba 1, are you there now? Is Jagaba 1 still there?
Yes.
All right, thank you, my brother.
Ekale. Ọ̀rọ̀ nípa Wunmi lèmi fẹ́ sọ. Agbára wo ni Wunmi ní ju ìjọba Nàìjíríà lọ?
That's it o, ó ní o, wàláì. Nǹkan tó ń lò náà nìyẹn o.
Ṣé Wunmi ó ju gọ́fìmẹ̀ntì Nàìjíríà lọ ni?
Kò jù lọ.
Gbogbo àwọn tó wà nílé ńjọ́ yẹn tó bá yẹ pé ìjọba Nàìjíríà bá wúlò lóòótọ́ gbogbo wọn yẹn ó yẹ kó wà láti mọ́lé. Tí Wunmi wọ́n tó àgbà gáàdì fún Wunmi ẹ rí pé ojú ìjọba Nàìjíríà ojú wọn fọ́.
Ojú wọn fọ́ ìka ni wọ́n ní wọ́n mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣe.
Ògèdè pé gbogbo wọn nkẹ́kẹ́ ni wọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Kankan náà ni wọ́n nà ọ́.
Ẹ rí pé mùjẹmùjẹ ní gbogbo wọn.
Wọ́n fi ṣe awo ló ń gbáwo nígbọ̀wọ́ táwo bá gbáwo nígbọ̀wọ́.
Mùjẹmùjẹ ní gbogbo wọn.
Ni wọ́n ń ṣe.
Ẹgbọ́n ohun tí Sanwó-Olú sọ́jọ́ yẹn ṣé Mohbad lọ kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ kú ni rubbish. Rubbish 200 bímọ
Àbí o.
Agbára ó kó lọ́wọ́ yín o, ẹ mọ́ gbàgbé.
Láṣẹ Ọlọ́run.
Agbára yóò kó lọ́wọ́ yín.
Láṣẹ.
Ó sì bọ́ sọ́wọ́ lómi ìjọ kan.
Láṣẹ Ọlọ́run.
President Tinubu gbogbo bá ṣe ń kíbò sí kì í kú ọ̀gá ọmọ gbọ́ ọkọ ọmọ sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ọmọ yẹn só dà bẹ́ẹ̀. Kọ́ ọmọ pàṣẹ fún ẹ pé mo fẹ́ rí ìdájọ́ òdodo lẹ́nujọ́ mẹ́ta yìí. Só dà bẹ́ẹ̀ àti la ní president nílùú. Ògèrè pé taba fẹ́ wo abẹ́ gbogbo yín gẹ ọmọ yẹn lẹ́rìí sínú náà lẹ́gbẹ̀rẹ́ kọ̀ọ̀kẹ́ lọ. Kọ́ lọ́wọ́ dárí jù mí.
Parọ́ kò tó ṣe lọ́wọ́.
Ìwọ ọba oṣù dojú ti rẹ̀ wàláhì ó dojú ti rẹ̀ irú òbò lọ fẹ́ dó tó rí dó ní gbogbo Nàìjíríà yẹn tó wá jẹ ọmọ tí ń gbé sẹ́kì nìwọ́ fẹ́ dó ìgbà pé ẹ̀yìn kókè bú tẹ̀ǹkókì náà lẹ́fí mọ́ ń wá àwọn ọmọ aṣẹ́wó yẹn tẹ́ mọ́ ń kó fún wọn kẹ́ bá rí ọ̀nà gbé iṣẹ́ yẹn kẹ́ fi gbé lọ ibi tẹ́ ń gbé lọ ní ẹ̀ lọ́fà Ìyábọ̀ Òjó wà gbọ́ ti ẹlẹ́yà ẹlẹ́ ṣe rí gbogbo mímọ̀ sí rẹ kìí ṣe wọ o àsìkò Ọlọ́run ní tí ì dé o torí tásìkò Ọlọ́run bá dé bá ọ ọ̀la ọ̀sán pẹlẹbẹ nínú ẹkún torí àwọn ọmọ rẹ ọjẹ mẹ gbogbo ìbàjẹ́ tó ṣe nílé ayé pátápátá gbogbo àwọn ọmọ rẹ ní ọjẹ mẹ ọmọ ńlérí pé olóògùn ọmọ ńlérí pé ọní ẹnìtì gbogbo ògùn tó níyẹn níjọkẹ fún ọjọ́ yẹn torí gbogbo sìkàsìkà ilé ayé tọ́lọ́run bá fẹ́ mú wọn báyìí ní ó mú wọn ẹ wá tẹ gbogbo yín wọn ń pọmọ tiẹ̀ kí pé àkọ́dá fọmọ kọ́mọ tiẹ̀ kọ́ dáa fún ọsọ bàbá oníbàbá di olómìn lónìí tó yẹ pé gbogbo ọmọ aráyé ní bú bàbá yẹn gbogbo ọmọ aráyé ní bú bàbá yẹn ẹ̀san ń bá wa fún yín gbogbo yín ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ yín ni ó sì kéni pẹ̀lú ògo Ọlọ́run tó báyìí pé mi ló bá pa Mohbad lóòótọ́ wàláhì gbogbo yẹn jẹ ká ni òun náà ló ti pa ó ṣọ́ ni kó ló ṣe di díẹ̀ nìyí tó bá ti ṣe díẹ̀ nìyí àmọ́ nítorí bàbá ta ló ní ọmọ yẹn òdìrí ọmọ yẹn ní túnú àṣírí rẹ̀ wọ Wùmí ó rí i pé ó ní see my daddy car ó ti rí nkankan.
Yes o see my daddy car.
Wàláhì ó ti rí nkankan.
Tó bá yá see my daddy ló máa kàn see my daddy.
Ẹ filẹ̀.
I'm telling you.
Ó ti rí wọ́n kẹ́ ní sinbó sí pa Mohbad ṣé owó tó mú lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ sọ lè nẹ so ó free pẹ̀lú owó yẹn owó tó ń gbé kìíní sí so free pẹ̀lú owó yẹn so lè jáde lásẹ̀ wọ̀ nìkan tó bá fẹ́ lọ tọ̀gá ọmọ wẹ̀yìn pé sẹ́nìkan ń bẹ lẹ́yìn mi so wá free so free ẹ wo bros nígbà àgbà lomi.
Thank you very much. God bless you for that wonderful one. Let us go to General Shank, please. Is General there?
Yeah. General Vengeance and everyone on the platform, I greet you all, and I want to wish Isha Peking happy birthday. I wish you a day filled with love and laughter. You are loved more than words that we say. Long life and prosperity. Amen. I want to start with comparison. Because in this life, there are always two sides or two kind of people. When you see people who embrace, you will see people who reject. You either see people who are championing a good cause, and you see people who are working against or promoting it in the society. But the people who are championing good cause, they should bear in mind that there are sacrifices. So what price are you paying for believing in any cause or any struggle or even anything in life? We should be evaluating the challenges, the sacrifices in advocating for justice for Mohbad, because this is a cause that we believe in. And in the other camp, you will see them also evaluating their own potential reward for doing what they are doing. They're looking at their pockets. They are looking at the 70 and giving the man 30. Some may be proposing to even give land to Wunmi for whatever to support Wunmi. The deputy governor came and dropped some money. It's for a cause. Yaba choose to stay with Wunmi. It's for a reason. In life, you either either embracing or you are rejecting. You are either rejecting bad and embracing good, or you are rejecting good and embracing bad. So, and I can assure you that people who promote ease, they always have it easy. No sacrifice. They only evaluate their potential rewards. And that is why you see them grouping and regrouping, strategizing and re-strategizing, looking for who to woo and who to bait. So for those who believe in just cause, let us be resolute and know that there will always be light at the end of the tunnel. As we are evaluating the time, the energy, the stress, the anxiety, the loss of relationship, the financial strain, the risk of injuries or harm, the exposure to so many dangers, insult, and whatever you see out there, we should walk like or move like a movement and walk like warriors. We should go out and conquer. And I know we have the strength, we have what it takes to conquer our enemies. So what do you want to be remembered for? Is it for winning soul? Is it for standing on the path of history? Is it for you want to be remembered for contributions and your usefulness in life? There are people who are not Nigerians and who are not Nigerians, and they made their impact. Maurice Lesos is not a Nigerian. He came all the way from outside to end the practice of killing twins. He had mission houses where rejected twins were being raised. What of the one we have in Africa? What of Nelson Mandela? Known and loved all over the world for his commitment to the cause of ending apartheid. For bringing peace, for bringing development, for negotiation and reconciliations. So what do you want to be remembered for? And it is not in the name, it is in the character. my name. Why will you have somebody who bear Latif? Lati? Do you know the meaning of Latif is the gentle one, the kind one, and that is the one that is laying ambush for a man who lost his son. So it's not about the name. It's about the investment. And as I always say, it's not by abject entreaty, but by you making the right investment. As it stands today, they may be playing down on the evidences that is staring all of us in the face. Even what we have today, if we go to High Court, Wunmi cannot escape justice in a sane country, even with what we have today. Your husband pie under your roof, the same house that you live. Your husband was not well, and your mother-in-law called, and you told her everything was well. Your husband friend called to come and pick his bag. You said he should not come. Not for now, he should stay away. You can see how people are being pushed back from the scene. The driver was waiting outside. Out of all the people in the house, you are the only one who came out. And when you sighted the driver, you were shocked. But before then, the driver has witnessed so many things which you people never knew would come out. And the time that you told the whole world that your husband pie contradicts the testimony of the driver. And the driver is not a relative. He will be considered as an independent, because he has no stake. He came to Corona to express his truth. Even though we have heard some element of that from Yamubad's sister, even from those who were in the house that you fought, even Swende said it, that you fought. Adura confirmed it, that you fought. The driver came to fight, confirm it, that you fought. So who is the last person? Because if you are even judging by your own logic, by trying to claim that it's his friend that fought him last, and now by that logic that we are now extending to you, you happen to be the last person that fought your husband. What happened? And how was that husband treated after whatever happened? Your husband that was fine and was ready to go for crosscast, and you now had to call a nurse to come and inject somebody who was fine, and the wound that you said was minor, nothing happened. Somebody who was going for a podcast will need a painkiller, will need to be treated with antibiotics, and we even find drugs for treating allergy that the nurse did not administer. That is from pathologies. So how do you escape that? 4 layers of evidence that we are doing. We ask for DNA from day one. DNA is to confirm, because that paternity may establish the motive, which is the ground of suspicion that everybody is pointing at. Even you yourself, Wunmi, you pointed at that. You said you never wanted a child. Maybe you wanted it, but not for Mohbad. You said you just wanted to live your life.
God bless
so Baba, who was dreaming about a child. It is not your dream to have a child, to have Liam. And look at the way you told the world you treated Liam. You put Liam inside nylon. Who is Liam to you? So those that your husband was fine, everything. You husband that could afford to do birthday for Liam every month could not afford to pay for hospital where you would deliver your baby. And you have to do that in Alago's place.
He said Mohbad Olowo. Mohbad did get gbese o.
Olowo birthday every month. Every month. Mohbad Olowo Naira Marley dẹ̀ ló ń sanwó àkáǹtì wo ló ń sanwó sí tá a lè rí.
They must know what is happening with that, with Bombard finances.
If you are telling us that Baba is after, because the day after Mohbad was buried, 2 days after Mohbad died, it is your family that first jumped out and was talking about properties. And you made us to realize that, irú ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wo ni Mohbad ò bá àṣẹ bàbá ẹ̀? Ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wo ni bàbá ṣẹ̀? Tí Mohbad ò fi kọrin. Tí bàbá náà sọ pé ọmọ ẹ̀ sick and the man ran down immediately. The man did not say, wọ́n ló sick, Ọlọ́run ló mú tó sick. The man did not relax at Ikorodu. The man jumped out. And the man wanted to know what was going on. You people directed the man to go back.
The plan at that point.
You that suspected something went wrong, because if you did not suspect, when the man arrived at the scene, you wouldn't tell the man, Eloro. That word means that there was something suspicious about the death of the guy. How do we now reconcile the two statements? The man that you advised to go back, the man that you never wanted to know that the son had died. The same man no débẹ̀ kó lọ ro. Nígbà tẹ́ suspect kankan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Why not raise alarm even on the phone pé bàbá ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ o. Wọ́n ti pa o. Àríbi tẹ́ ti tú aṣọ now. There is nowhere Mama Mohbad was granting interview and somebody had to stay close to her. You pé Mama tún lè fàjàmbí, ó tún lè barajẹ́mbí, ó tún lè ṣe nǹkan bí. The woman was just acting script. A jókòó comfortably ni. Ló tún wo camera lókè báyìí. No ṣẹ́jú sí ló dẹ̀ catch it. And that is the woman who lost her son. Nowhere that is anybody stay around that woman and said, oh my barajembi o. In fact, when Mama Mohbad got there that day, if not for the people that were there. Why was everything being controlled? Right from when Mohbad left the show, everything was under control. There was nothing natural in everything that happened. Right from the show back home till Mohbad was buried. Because if things were not being controlled, how come that people got to know about Mohbad and the traffic that delayed you from taking Mohbad to hospital disappeared? People quickly gather in his house. There was no traffic for people to quickly gather in his house. And when people gather in the house, none of them even recorded themselves even at the gate. Nigerians, we heard that Mohbad died. I'm at the gate now. I'm going to enter now. You will see now. Nobody could do that. So Nigerians are no longer emotional. Nigeria are now more of creation of logic than emotion. What are we talking about? And all of a sudden, when the authority was to go and pay condolence to the family, they choose to go and greet the wife alone. Mohbad father is alive
with 50 million. With 50 million naira for the wife.
And why are we throwing cautions to the wind, morals to dogs? That the authority in Lagos did not recognize the head of the family. No single representation. Nobody. So Ikorodu is now 3 kilometers to hell that they cannot go. And even right inside that Ikorodu, no traditional head, no local government, no councillor, no House of Rep member, no State House of Assembly member. We say, let me go and associate with this man and pay condolence. And then you go to signal.
They isolated
out there in the political circle.
One isolated.
There was signal to isolate him. And the reason is that all of them knew. Come out of power, associate him. Come out invoke his cause or anger of a particular person. If you circle everything around Baba, that happened, you will know that in the political circle, they knew what happened, and there was signal all around. So, kò sí councillor tí kẹ̀ ń wá. Kò sí councillor tó ń wá vote ní Ìkòròdú tó lè fẹ́ lo ikú Mohbad pé káwọn èèyàn tiẹ̀ lè rò pé èèyàn dáadáa lòun náà. No councillor could go and pay condolence. No House of Rep member. No politicians, traditional ruler. If the governor could recognize something happened in Lagos, are you now saying that in Ikorodu, Kusobato to recognize something is happening in my constituency? Let me go and let me reach out. Àwọn tálíkà ní kórí wọn ó pé ìkà ò jẹ́ ṣe tiẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ òṣòlówó olówó ò ní ṣe báyìí. And that is why I pity those who are falling for tokenism. People who are rolling on the chair. Wọ́n ti kú, wọ́n ti dòkú. They all look like dead bodies. Ẹ wojú wọn náà. Do you see life? Do you see joy? Do you see? Look at them from the day one. You see them cooking lines that keep affecting their well-being. Kéèyàn parọ́ títí irọ́ yẹn dẹ̀ reflect nínú life ẹ̀ gangan. Gbogbo èrò burúkú tó ń rò sálọ́ba ó dẹ̀ ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú life wọn. When Bossman came on this movement, òyìnbó gan dá lẹ́nu ẹ̀ òyìnbó gan tó ti rọ́ǹsìn. Àṣé gbogbo òyìnbó yẹn àṣé wọ́n lọ ọ̀hún jọ́ngbà kan ni. Àṣé fẹ́ fún òyìnbó gba táyì tí wọ́n fẹ́ fi fiankọ̀ fún bàbá lọ́wọ́ ni. Nísìnyí gan òyìnbó ò dá lẹ́nu ẹ̀ mọ́.
Format ni. Format.
Àṣé format ni. Who will know that some Jojo or whatever has question to answer at home? Because if not, why would some Jojo come out and tell us there is paternity too is also in question? Because that's what he came out to do yesterday. That Baba had whatever with a lady. He didn't want to know that Baba had it with his mother. Because if not, what did he witness? He said he witnessed it, he has the fact. His mother must have told him something happened between. Maybe that's even
the product.
That is what I'm saying now. Even from the name. Jojo. It's a pro. Go orúkọ ló ń ru ọmọ. We don't like that. So why do and they're saying what are we now taking to High Court? We don't have anything. Who told you we don't have anything?
Lawyer Latif ni ẹ. Lawyer Latif ló ń béèrè.
Who told you we don't have anything? They are so dumb. They are so dumb that if Yomi come to their platform now and say that what we have on ground is enough to prosecute this case, they will say, they will clap.
They will clap.
Yomi in the same country.
Barrister Yomi.
The one in Ghana will not say, brother me, Cherry Painter man son.
Yes, no.
In a man room, differently. Emil the total best heroine. And it's also best. Because the guy came about celebrity. And you celebrity a man ring Canada.
Baba Isha, Iboni lẹ́yìn wà kí ni nọ́mbà lẹ́yìn sá.
Ẹ wo, sá, Jẹ̀dá Ṣákì, mo máa petition yín o.
Kò sí ọtún wọn wá mú ní ẹ̀jẹ̀ ìjọ láǹkì ọdún tọkẹ tó jù kò sí kejì sí wọn.
Mo máa petition yín.
Because they're just making fun. They're just making mockery of themselves. Honestly speaking,
Lesbians.
Something we all witness. Even when you brought out the nurse to us, you told us that the nurse administer paracetamol as cetrazone. Ṣé bí n tẹ́ sọ fún wa nìyẹn?
Yes.
Ẹjọ́ n tẹ́ dárúkọ yẹn. Bacterial infections àti painkiller ó ṣe wá di diphenhydramine tọ́nà bánú system rẹ̀.
Oye wa o.
Allergy wo lẹ́yìn administer sáré ta ni nurse tó administer yẹn.
Àbí.
You now think that when we get to High Court, you will not produce whoever administer that. wọ́n dẹ̀ ní o sọ fún wa wípé nọ́ọ̀sì gan ó administer dafenadramine ẹ ló fẹ́ lọ rà á nígbà tó dẹ̀ máa fi ìta ló wà tó ti gbọ́ wípé Mohbad is
dead
ó ti ń converse dead ó ti tó ti rìn jìnnà ìta ló wà kò ì rà á ṣé nu mọ́tò tẹ́ ẹ wà
ẹ ti fún ni
ẹ ti fún ni. And let's watch all these reactions. Let's watch it. Ẹ̀gbọ́n kú àbúrò wà nù mọ́tò wọ́n ń declare òkú ẹ̀gbọ́n àdẹ̀gbọ́gbé ẹ̀ àgbọ́bí ládùúgbò àti sunkún nù mọ́tò yẹn.
Àtìyàwó náà àgbọ́gbé ọ̀rẹ́ yìí.
Ìyàwó wà nù mọ́tò yẹn àgbọ́bí tíyàwó ti sunkún mọ́tò yẹn.
Ó dákẹ́ mẹ́nẹ́mẹ́nẹ́.
Èmi ò rí bí tí ọkọ ti kú tó fresh lára ìyàwó tó jẹ́ pàrọ̀ àtà ló ń bá ànáǹsì pé yàn kú nínú mọ́tò tó wà. Ta ní ń pariwo síta pé industry god wọ ẹ̀pá o the only thing tí mo dúró bàbá Mohbad ibẹ̀ ló yẹ kó tún máa pariwo bàbá Mohbad ìyá Mohbad ẹ máa bọ̀ o dáàdì mi ẹ máa bọ̀ o mọ́mí ẹ máa ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ o ní because you had disagreement look at how deep this gbogbo ọmọ yìí ṣe deep nígbà tí Mohbad sọ pé ẹ ti ń ṣe tipẹ́ ẹ ti ń ṣe tipẹ́ gbogbo ọmọ yìí ṣe deep o ní disagreement pẹ̀lú bàbá ọkọ ẹ ọmọ ẹ wá kú ọkọ ẹ wá kú o lè pé o gbára tánu mọ́tò wọ́n wá ló ké ojú ẹ̀ wú
ẹjọ́ ok wọ́n ní pé ẹkún tí Wùmí ṣe ó ní ojú apá kan ṣe wú
ló fi wú
apá kan lọlẹ̀ Jésù oh God
somebody èèyàn kan lu example kan tí mo like lórí platform yìí.
Ojú kan ló sunkún.
Example journalist. The famous journalist tó ń lò yẹn. Ó separate ara ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú evil tí bàbá yẹn ṣe kóun fi lè if not
ráyé gbé
láti ráyé gbé.
Ìgbàgbé under the same cause.
Yes. Bọ́dì yẹn òkùnkùn yẹn. But ìgbà tí Kàrímọ́ jáde packaging ló kọ́kọ́ ṣe àwọn oṣàkúṣe ń dilé tàwọn o ìgbà tó yá la ń gbọ́ pé owó Mohbad náà fi mọ búlọ́ọ̀kù náà fi ṣe foundation àwọn oṣàkúṣe o ìgbà tá a tún gbọ́ ni pé canvas Mohbad yẹn wọ̀ àwọn oṣàkúṣe o àbá tún gbọ́ pé ṣẹ́ẹ̀tì Mohbad níyàwó wọ́n bá tún béèrè lọ́wọ́ ìyá mọ́mí iṣẹ́ ìwà rí nǹkan ṣe ní ṣe bọ́lọ́pàá ní ó ní tóun bá ti délé òun máa rí nǹkan ṣe sí ìyá bàbá Mohbad ìyá Wùmí ló máa rí nǹkan ṣe sí ìyá Mohbad rí nǹkan kan ṣe sí àmàlà ní rò fún tí ń jẹ ìtàn sọ fún un ní pé ilé ọmọ Wùmí náà máa pàdé onídìẹ ọmọ Wùmí máa pàdé oge òyìnbó ìgbàdìẹ kìnìún kú làá bèrè kú nǹkan kò ní ṣe làá ìgbà tí làá ń bá dàgbà irú ọmọ tiẹ̀ ló máa fẹ́ dèrìn ayé àtọ̀run kò stand for anything ó wá náà ń dẹ́rù bá kí ló kù nú ayé tán tí wọ́n lè dẹ́rù bá mọ́ lára ẹ̀ fí àwọn ló kù lára ẹ̀ máa ló jáde kó jáde pé kémi ó kú kí Mohbad wà láyé kí n kú kí Mohbad gba justice kò dẹ̀ ní kú nǹkan kan ò ní ṣe when you march forward courage will push you. Your story, your sincerity will push you forward. You march forward to success. You take all the risks that is necessary, and it will always be to success.
Yes, no.
Kí ló ń pè lábíyamọ? Gbogbo òbí ló ń gbàdúrà pé kọ́mọ ó gbẹ̀yìn àwọn káwọn lọ síwájú ọmọ ni. Ọmọ wọn wá pa ọmọ yìí lọ́wọ́. Ìwọ wá ní wá protection. Protection wo ló tún kù fún ẹ mọ́ nínú ayé? Kí ló kù?
Kò sí.
Kí ló kù? Ibi bẹ̀lẹ̀ tí ń gba ọlọ́pàá fún wọn lẹ́yìn fún protection tí bàbá ọmọdé wà ní tó wà. Ẹ̀yin lẹ kówó fún aráàlú ló wá ń dáwó fún bàbá ọmọ ṣé ojú ògbà yín tì ní. Aráàlú ló wá láwọn dúró fún alọ́ba. Aráàlú ló wá ń dúró pé nǹkan kan ò ní ṣe. Aráàlú yẹn ò gbébọn o. Aráàlú yẹn ò fọlọ́pàá tì o. Aráàlú yẹn ò lóògùn ní nǹkan kan tá a fi tì. Ibi táyé burú dédé ẹgbẹ́ ibi tán burú dé lọ́ọ́rọ́ wọ́n tún bu lórí pé kò lọ ro wọ́n ní kò lóògùn wọ́n ní kò tara bí amọ̀ ńgbà tí ò lọ ro lẹ́nìí nǹkan wọ́n ló lóògùn ní bàbá Mohbad.
nígbà tí wọ́n ti lélele tí wọ́n rí bá.
nígbà tí wọ́n lélele tí wọ́n bá tó bá gbé ńlẹ̀ lánàá wọ́n ní ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wo ni ọmọ yẹn ṣe bàbá ẹ̀ tó fi tètè lọ sí àwọn náà ní kóró pé tó bá ro gan kò yá tó bá ro gan bíbélì Mohbad gan would have been faster than ìjọ kejì tó bá fẹ́ ro kò wá ro ó wá lọ mọ́ṣúárì ó wá lọ ń gba pé kó ń bò ń pèsè mọ́ṣúárì náà ó lọ police station wọ́n ní rìpọ́ọ̀tù lọ́wọ́ àwọn hide nígbà tẹ́gbọ́n tó jáde ẹ̀gbọ́n ìyàwó jáde ńkọ́ pẹ̀lú bí bàbá ṣe ń àwọn náà ní kó lọ rò ó kó ṣe kíákíá ni o kó palẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ o nígbà tí wọ́n jáde ńkọ́ àwọn náà lọ tó ń bu pé kí lóde tó tètè lọ sí lẹ́yìn ìgbà tán ti ní kóró which one would have been faster àwọn náà fẹ́ kóró àwọn náà ti embalm àwọn náà fẹ́ kó sí àwọn náà ti embalm ó tó gbé lọ Kòròdú ibo ló sí sí the only ilẹ̀ tí Mohbad ní pé dáàdì mo fún yín wọ́n ní kò fún wọ́n ní bàbá yẹn the man took the land
by force according to
wọ́n ṣe sọ́njọ́ kẹta nìyẹn wọ́n ní the man took the land from Mohbad. Can you imagine that is where he's going to bury Mohbad instead of Ìkòyí cemetery ẹ wòran ẹ wáyé o if the man is greedy ilẹ̀ tó gbà lọ́wọ́ ọmọ ẹ̀ ṣé bó yẹ kó wò pé ibẹ̀ kọ́ ló ń fẹ́ ṣe sí ni kó wò pé nínú 2 million yẹn kó ní pé ẹ bá mi ra ibì kan àbí Ìkòyí cemetery yẹn náà celebrity kó hand over fún yín pé ẹ̀yin celebrity 2 million ṣáà ti wà lápò mi ẹ̀yin ni ká ẹ wá bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe fẹ́ sí ilẹ̀ Kòròdú kí bàbá ó hide ẹ̀ the man still did not hide it if he took the land from Mohbad would the man now want to bury Mohbad there? It means that Baba believed that the land belonged to Mohbad.
Of course now.
This is your sweat. Come and rest here. The only one tẹ́jú orígbà nù ogún ayé ẹ̀ náà ní wàá sùn síbẹ̀.
Yomi máa ní Yomi sọ́wọ́ dáadáa yẹn. Yomi ti tán tiẹ̀.
Ẹ̀tún ló wà gidi. Ẹ̀tún ló o tó fẹ́ property ọmọ ló wà after. Ẹ wo analysis ẹ gbọ́ bọ́n ṣe ń twist ẹ̀. The same man tẹ́yìn ní pé kó ṣe bí ọmọkùnrin kó fi méjì kún ẹ̀ta tí ò tẹ̀lé yín ẹni church babaláwo ní lọ. And last week or 3 weeks ago it is you your leader that always ask you your mentor that always ask you to say after him your past is your past that came out to educate us on African religion and was telling us insulting us that we don't even know much. It was this same your mentor your leader tó gbé dání that was moving all around for Oro.
Network.
That was given in a private call boasting táwọn ti ṣàṣẹ sí wọn láàrin wá fi dàrú. ní o ṣe babaláwo.
ìyáláwo ní tẹ ìyáláwo ní.
bàbá ò mòrò bàbá ò mọ ṣàǹgbẹ́tọ́ bàbá ń lọ chọ́ọ̀chì ẹ̀tún ló ń lọ chọ́ọ̀chì babaláwo. ìgbà tẹ́ wá fẹ́ make wasta worse fún yín you now told us that the man is surrounded by women that the church he attends is the church where women attend. Abiyamọ ni.
Oh God. Ẹjọ ṣé church ọkùnrin nìkan tún ti wà ní? Ṣé all men church tún ti wà ní?
Bó bá tún lọ church ọkùnrin, wọ́n á ní gay ni.
Ọba àgbà ọlọ́ta.
Kò lọ church ọkùnrin. Ìgbà tó tún rí church obìnrin, wọ́n tún ní àwọn obìnrin ló pọ̀ ní church bàbá Mohbad.
Ọ̀gá o.
Ṣé ti rí Yorùbá? Ṣé ti rí bí Yorùbá ṣe rí? Ṣé ti rí báwọn ilé ṣe rí? And that is why I will always tell you they will always evaluate their own potential for reward. They will never. They have no sacrifice to offer. Àwa là ń jáde tá à ń fi ẹ̀mí pé a lose Mohbad sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ rí i pé ó rọ̀ àwọn lọ́rùn when they are talking about Mohbad. They can bring in all kinds of things. They can laugh. They can joke. They can lie. The same man who advised Baba to come out and sing is saying Baba is the same man. He didn't see anything wrong in Baba coming to studio to sing. Yeah, no. He's the same man that is saying Baba is not a big man now. Okay, when you ask him to enter studio, did you expect that after coming to your own studio he'll be poorer?